Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review, and today it's on a Disney movie from 1981, and that is The Fox and the Hound. Now, the plot of this movie is where you got this fox named Todd and this dog named Copper, and so they both try to be friends with each other. They struggle to preserve their friendship, like despite the emerging instincts around them, as well as the social pressures like demanding them to be adversaries. So that's pretty much the basic plot of this movie, as kind of read on Wikipedia, pretty much. But yeah, so that's pretty much a quick basic plot of this movie, So what do I think of it? I actually really love The Fox and the Hound. I think The Fox and the Hound is a good movie from Disney from way back in 1981. But yeah, I think the animation is pretty good from what it is from Disney back in 1981, the beginning of the 80s. And I think the voice acting is really good. Yeah, the voice acting is really good. It's got really amazing voice actors. It's got really good voice actors like Mickey Rooney as the adult Todd, and Kurt Russell as adult Copper, and Keith Coogan as young Todd, and Corey Feldman as the young Copper. There's a bunch of other cast. There's a bunch of other voice actors as well. Like there's also Jack Albertson, and there's also Pat Buttram who plays Chief, and there's also there's also a voice actress in this movie named Sandy Duncan, and so Sandy Duncan plays this Vixen, like a female fox, who's also Todd's love interest in the movie, Vixey. And I actually love Vixey. I think Vixey's pretty cute. Yeah, cute Vixen, just like another Disney Vixen from 1973, Maid Marian from Robin Hood, which is another Disney movie that involves a fox, or two foxes, one male fox and a vixen as well. But yeah, both Maid Marian and Vixey are both cuties, cute vixens. And I think Sandy Duncan's pretty much the best voice actress in The Fox and the Hound. But of course, this movie, The Fox and the Hound, also has very emotional scenes as well, including a sad song as well. This is probably considered to be one of Disney's sad movies, of course. Other than Bambi, which came out way back in 1942. But other than that, there's also a sequel. There's also a direct-to-video follow-up to this movie, The Fox and the Hound, which came out in 2006, the same year as Bambi 2, and it was called The Fox and the Hound 2. Which I think the sequel, I think the second movie, I think is pretty decent in my opinion. But I will say, I think this movie is pretty much better. I think the first Fox and the Hound movie is pretty much better. I even also learned that this movie, The Fox and the Hound, I think is probably the last Disney movie to end with the words "The End," a Walt Disney production, before their next movie started closing credits. Because remember, this is like back in the old days of Walt Disney, where they never actually used closing credits at the end of their movies. It just ends with the words "The End," a Walt Disney production, and that's it. Because it was back then when they never showed the entire cast and crew who worked on the movie. I know 101 Dalmatians, the animated 101 Dalmatians, doesn't have closing credits. They only show the opening credits at the beginning, and they don't show the rest of the people who worked on it. But it's fine. At least I know there might be some animators who worked on The Fox and the Hound. I think Brad Bird worked a little bit on the animation for The Fox and the Hound. Like Brad Bird, who directed The Incredibles, Iron Giant, Incredibles 2, Ratatouille, Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, and Tomorrowland. Even I also learned that Don Bluth worked on The Fox and the Hound as well. Don Bluth, because it was like back when Don Bluth used to work for Disney as an animator, and before he moved on to his own company to direct his own movies. And plus I think Secret Nim came out a year after The Fox and the Hound. Yeah, Secret Nim, 1982. I think I got that right. Yeah. Before Don Bluth went and started his own company to direct his own movies, like Secret Nim, American Tail, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, and Rockadoodle, and you get the rest. But yeah, so back to The Fox and the Hound. So the character designs in the Fox and the Hound are pretty cute. So some of them are pretty cute. There are some cute and adorable character designs in this movie, Fox and the Hound, and it's got some good songs as well. Even a sad song too. But I'm gonna say my favorite song from The Fox and the Hound, I'm gonna say it's pretty much Appreciate the Lady. Like, Appreciate the Lady is like a song that like that plays that like after the part where the part like, you know, where Todd was being offensive to Vixey, and then of course you get Appreciate the Lady, of course, like, you know, that was like after like that was like after like Todd was a little rude to Vixey at first, but then yeah. But then of course the song plays after that, and then there you go. But yeah, so Appreciate the Lady is pretty much my favorite Fox and the Hound song. Yeah, pretty much. So overall, The Fox and the Hound is a pretty good Disney movie from 1981, and I'm gonna give The Fox and the Hound I'm gonna give this movie 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's my best rating. So if you haven't seen The Fox and the Hound yet, like, and if you then I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, you're missing out on a lot of Disney movies here that came out in the past. So I recommend The Fox and the Hound if you haven't seen it yet. So with that being said, that's about it for my movie review on The Fox and the Hound. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.